What up? Peace, Giant fans. I just finished watching the 49ers game. Um, yo, man. We comical, bro. We are comical. Um, I wow. The Carolina Panthers beat Green Bay at Lambeau. That's crazy. Wow. Well, they say there's parity throughout the NFL and things change from week to week, but let's talk about them sorry Giants, man. They my team. I'm riding with them. I'm a New Yorker. I'm New York for life, but we are sorry. A couple of years ago, my son, when he was younger, he's a lot older. Actually, not a couple. It was several years ago. We was talking, and he told me he was like, "Yo, Dad, the Giants is cheeks," and I didn't know what that meant. And I'm pretty up on slang and everything like that. I was like, cheeks. I was like, what? And I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, I can't tell you because you're gonna be mad, and I ain't supposed to be cursing. I said, well, just tell me. I ain't gonna be mad. He was like, yo, Dad, the Giants are some ass. And at the time, I was laughing. I just thought that was so funny. I thought it was so cute, man. But we are cheeks. We are ass, bro. We are not a good football team. I know people are saying the future looks bright. Jackson Dart, even though Cam Scatterbo got hurt, Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors. But bro, what are we doing? I mean, okay. Y'all know by now I'm a big Jalen Hyatt fan, okay? Jalen Hyatt won the Biletnikoff Award, best wide receiver in college football. The Giants traded up in the third round to get Jalen Hyatt. Now, let's just think about it. And I know I'm biased. I am. I admit it, okay? Part of me being a New Yorker is to admit shit, all right? I am biased, all right? Jalen Hyatt. You mean to tell me Jalen Hyatt is not better than Jordan Humphrey? You mean to tell me that Jalen Hyatt is not better than Bo Collins? You mean to tell me that Jalen Hyatt is not better than Gunnar Olszewski? Come on, bro. Come on. I mean, look, like I said, I'm biased. I admit it. But you can't explain that to me, bro. You can't make me understand that. You know what I mean? Xavier Worthy. Let's just put it in perspective, okay? Xavier Worthy, the speedster for the Kansas City Chiefs. Xavier Worthy was a good receiver. I believe he played at Texas. He didn't win the Biletnikoff Award, but he was a good receiver, ran a 4.2 40, all of that. Xavier Worthy was not a great route runner. Okay? Xavier Worthy didn't run the route tree and all of this other stuff. What did the Kansas City Chiefs do? They made special plays to cater to what Xavier Worthy does well. Sweeps, let him use his speed, let him have his speed built up by the time a lot of motions, let him get a running head start so he could utilize his speed, take the top off the defense. The Giants do not do that. They are not creative, bro. They are not. They are not. And I understand. And y'all are going to tell me, yo, you was riding with Brian Daboll and Joe Shane. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. And I admit it. But I know we're tied to Brian Daboll and Joe Shane for at least another season, maybe two, because they want Jackson Dart to develop. I get it. But, bro, we need some creativity, brother. We need some creativity on offense. I understand we have injuries. Everybody has injuries. But we got a guy sitting on the bench and he's running back kickoffs. What? What? He is running back kickoffs. I'm to the point now, bro. I don't even want to talk about Jalen Hyatt no more. Fuck it. Just trade him, B. Just trade him. I'm tired of him wasting his career with the New York Giants. Just trade him, bro. Trade him. I don't give a damn. Trade him for a 5th round pick, a 6th round pick, whatever. Just trade him. You got Ray McCloud, bro. Ray McCloud was on the Atlanta Falcons practice squad 2 weeks ago. The practice squad. He was on the field. Jalen Hyatt can't sniff the field? Are you serious? Yo, bro, I don't know what he did to anger Brian Daboll. I don't know what he did to anger the people in the team that control what's going on. But fuck it, bro. Trade him. Trade him. Trade him. Because that's ridiculous, man. Like, we have seen what happens when you leave the New York Giants and you go to a team that's creative. You have success. Saquon Barkley. Okay. A lot of people will say, well, Saquon is a one of one. You know, look at Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones lost today, but the Indianapolis Colts are 7-2. And that's a lot in part to Daniel Jones. Jonathan Taylor's been balling, but that's a lot in part to Daniel Jones and his leadership. So, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Trade the young fella, man. Fuck it. Just get it done. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slayton dropped another touchdown pass. And people are going to say, oh, he had about 70 yards. And so what? 28 of it came in garbage time, bro. This is your number 2 receiver. Your number 2. And this is all you getting? Come on, bro. Come on. I'm not trying to hear that, man. The defense is trying. Brian Burns is balling. I mean, if he keeps this up, this might be an all-pro berth, yo. I mean, Brian Burns is tearing it up, man. You know, he had a tip pass. Abdul Carter came up with the interception. I was like, yeah, we got some momentum. We couldn't even score. The 49ers are missing Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. They don't have, I'm going to chop his name up because I don't really know how to say it. They don't have Hufanga no more. He's with Denver. They don't have Greenlaw no more. He's with Denver. D. Winters is bad. He's nice. He's nice. But, I mean, come on. Like, we couldn't run the ball. We couldn't pass the ball. Wan'Dale Robinson, oh my God, yo, what are you doing? You catch the ball and you want to do all of this dancing, going backwards, and it's a gain of a yard. It was initially like a 7-8 yard pass play, and he wanted to do all this dancing, and that was a yard. Come on, man. I mean, yo, bro, if the loss of Cam Scatterbo was that hard for the New York Giants, they might as well wrap it up and go home, man. For real. Because the way they look this week, they didn't show me anything. They haven't shown me they capable of winning any games down the stretch. I was talking about, yo, they might win 9 games, maybe even 10. Then we lost Malik. I was like, all right, we'll probably squeak out 8 or 9. Then they lost Scatterbo. I was like, I think they could still win 8, maybe even 9. After today, psh, shit, man. I don't see them. Who we got next week? Chicago. I don't see them beating Chicago. I don't see them. I think we have. I don't know the order exactly. Babe, look up the Giants schedule for me. I got my wife checking the schedule real quick. I think we got the Bears next week. The Bears put up 30 points. 30 points. The Giants can't score. We got the Bears, and who we play after that? The Packers. Oh, and the Lions. Oh shit, we lost those three. And then the Cowboys. We might win that one. Oh my God, bro, this is bad, man. This is. Then the Patriots. We lost that. Commanders is at home. We might win that one. The Vikings. The Vikings is a good team. We probably ain't gonna win that. And who? The Raiders? Yeah. The Raiders is cheeks too. That might be the Cheeks Bowl. That might be the Cheeks Bowl, yo. The Raiders and the Giants. The Battle of the Cheeks. Oh my God. And then we finish up with who? Finish up with Cowboys. And then we finish up with the Cowboys. Wow. I don't know, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. We might win one game, and that's the Raiders. The Bears are up and down, but they could score. You know? Green Bay has got a good defense. Jordan Love is a good quarterback. The wide receivers are decent. Detroit, we all know about Detroit. I look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even want to watch that game. Can you imagine what Jahmyr Gibbs is going to do to us? And we can't stop the run? Oh my God. That game might be ugly, bro. Ugly. I don't know, man. We might win 3 games this year. We might win 3 games. Just that Raider game. That's it. I mean, it's bad, bro. It's bad. I actually looked at the game and was watching the game attentively. The Giants look bad, yo. Bad. And I know everybody's like, oh, Jackson Dart is the future. We are not going to do anything until we get that young man an offensive line and pass catchers that can catch the freaking ball. Theo Johnson, another drop. Wandell, another drop. Darius Slayton, another drop. I mean, come on, yo. It's like, and you saw when Darius Slayton dropped the pass in the end zone and they showed Jackson Dart, he was like, what? Like, he was basically like, yo, what's going on? Like, catch the ball, yo. Catch the ball. I mean, yeah, he turned around and then threw a pass to Gunnar Olszewski, but I mean, God, your job is to catch the ball. You're a wide receiver. You're a team captain voted by the players. And this is what you do? Yo, bro. My opinion, Darius Slayton, Evan Neal, Jalen Hyatt, and Deonte freaking Banks. Yo, Deonte Banks looks horrible, bro. Horrible. Deonte Banks looks like he doesn't even want to be out there. You know what I'm saying? At least, and I know I said I wasn't going to say his name no more, but I lied, obviously. But at least Jalen Hyatt gives up his body, yo. And he'll die for a ball. He don't care. Deonte Banks don't even want to be out there, fam. He don't even want to be out there. He ain't playing with no effort, no heart. He don't want to tackle. Brian Robinson came at him, and he was just like, Like, come on, dude. Yo, throw your body at him, something. You a big corner. Brian Robinson is a big dude. Don't get me wrong. And they do have history because Brian Robinson was with the Redskins. So they got some history. Deonte Banks is familiar with him. Brian Robinson is a physical runner. But come on, bro. That was horrible. Deonte Banks just basically gave them that touchdown because he didn't want to tackle. Come on, dude. If you don't want to tackle, why are you even out there? Why are you out there? Man, I don't know. It's not looking good for us, man. And I'm just being real. I'm keeping it real with y'all. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Our last games, not in order, but our last games are the Bears, the Packers, the Lions, the Redskins, the Cowboys, the Patriots, and the Raiders. Where do you see a win in that? Because I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be 100%. I'm going to keep it 100. If Max Crosby goes off in that game, depending on if he gets traded or not, but if he doesn't get traded and he's still with the Raiders, Max Crosby can destroy that game, bro. And the Giants aren't guaranteed to win it. They might lose all their games going down the stretch, bro. And if they do, what does John Mara do? Does he ignore because there's going to be some fans that'll say, get rid of Brian Daboll and da-da-da-da-da? I don't think you do that because you just got your rookie quarterback. So I think you have to ride Brian Daboll out, bro. At least 2 years. At least. Because then if you get rid of him, Jackson Dart has experience. He can pick up a different playbook, a different scheme, and he'll be a little bit more comfortable with the NFL way of life. But I think you're stuck with Brian Daboll for at least another 2 seasons. Question is, what do we do come April? We're going to have a high draft pick. There's some good receivers out there. A lot of people are talking about Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. I watched Arizona State this week. I just watched them yesterday play. Jordan Tyson was out again because of an injury. Jordan Tyson has injury concerns. Last season, I believe he had a collarbone injury and a knee and stuff like that. So, do you want that? Then you got Makai Lemon from USC. Bad. He's about 5'11", 6 feet, thick build, about 190 pounds. He's like another Malik. Then you got Carnell Tate. Big guy, 6'3", 210, 215 from Ohio State. But the Giants need guys that could catch, bro. I'm looking at trading back and then trading back, getting a 3rd round pick, and then take either Makai Lemon or Carnell Tate. I don't really like Denzel Boston from Washington State, Washington. And we got to get that offensive line straight, y'all. John Michael Schmitz went down. It seemed like he always hurt. I've been doing a couple of mocks, and I'm going to do a mock this week and show y'all. I'm going to try to do one every week until the draft comes. And we'll see how it goes. At least do a mock draft until the end of the season. And then we'll see where the Giants are finally going to pick. And then I'll do a final mock. And I'll do an updated mock like right before the draft. But I've been working and trying to get some the Giants draft picks. Just to run a recap, I ran it where we traded with the Lions and the Rams, and we were able to get both of the Rams first round picks. And I also traded a second, and we got their 50th pick, I believe. And I was able to walk out with the first 3 picks, I was able to walk out with Lemon, Connor Lew, and the guard from Penn State, Ione, or I don't mean to chop his name up, but the guard from Penn State. Now, if we walk away with that, that's solid, because the middle is solid with Connor Lew. We got a guard, which means we can now take Jermaine Illuminor, make Marcus Bowe the right tackle, right? We can then move Ione to right guard, take Jermaine Illuminor, and then he could be the swing for guard or tackle. We could draft another guard later on, like a Chase Basantis, put him at left guard, and then we could put Runyon as a swing. So Runyon could be the swing guard, Illuminor could be the swing tackle, and then we straight. And then we got John Michael Schmitz as a backup center. I could rock with that, bro. I could rock with that. And then we got Makai Lemon. I could rock with that. And Makai Lemon can get open. He's fast. He's like another Malik. And I know you don't have the 6'3" guy, but if he can run routes and he can catch, I'll take it. Because right now, this hot potato that we doing, oh, I'll catch it. No, you catch it. No, I'll catch it. No, you catch it. This hot potato thing that we doing, dropping passes, this ain't cool, bro. This ain't cool. And all that's going to do is mess up Jackson Dart and mess up his confidence, because he's going to feel like he got to do it all on his own. He's going to be like, these dudes can't catch, so I ain't going to throw it to him. I'm going to risk myself running and get a concussion, and then it's going to go downhill from there. So, but, I mean, bro, we didn't look good at all today, man. At all. If any of y'all watch this game, please comment to me and let me know what y'all thought about it, because I didn't think we looked good at all. And I don't think the 49ers did anything special. They just played clean football, and we didn't. And I'm not just talking about penalties. I'm talking about clean football. You know, keep the penalties down, tackling, executing on offense, executing on defense. Did you see, okay, real quick, did you see what Robert Saleh was able to do with that banged up 49ers defense? Did y'all see that? Who's our defensive coordinator? Shane Bowen sucks. He got to go. When you talk to him, he talks like he's drunk. Like, yo, bro, Shane Bowen got to go, B. Get him out of here. Man. And that should have been your defensive coordinator. And I said that last year. Why don't the Giants go and get Robert Saleh? Do not let him take a phone call from the San Francisco 49ers, because John Lynch is going to take him back. And sure as hell, John Lynch brought him back to the Bay. Well, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I got some humble pie. I got to call my man. He's a San Francisco 49er fan. And tell him congratulations. But, you know, like, subscribe, put your notifications on. You know, I'm going to keep putting out videos as long as y'all want them. And, you know, tell me what y'all thought, man. And be honest, because I have some people hit me up and they be like, "No, the Giants didn't play bad." Yo, we played bad today, bro. We played bad, bad. And I know I said I wasn't going to bring them up, and I brought them up already. I'm gonna bring them up again. You can't justify to me how Jalen. Okay, we'll do this. Can anybody justify to me why Jalen Hyatt isn't on the field? And don't tell me that garbage. Oh, he can't run routes. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Okay, don't tell me that, because that's not a valid argument. That's not a valid argument, because he went from having a productive rookie year to doing nothing his second year and to doing absolutely nothing this year. So what, his route running got worse? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So please get back to me and tell me logically why Jalen Hyatt isn't on the field, bro. And people could say what they want. People were chewing me out because I was like, yo, I agree with Carl Banks. Dex does not look healthy, bro. He does not look healthy. I understand he's getting double teamed. I get it. I understand sometimes he's even triple teamed. I get it. But he does not look the same, bro. He does not. I don't know if, like I said last week, I don't know if he doesn't have confidence in that elbow or whatever the case is. And I've never had a dislocated joint. I've never had a broken bone. God bless. I've only had like hyperextended knees or, sprained ankles from playing ball, stuff like that. But we all know, like I said, a clean break is better than a dislocation. But Dex does not look the same. And that's not a knock on him, because he's still putting in work. But he's just not putting the numbers, yo. The numbers aren't there. I think Dex has like maybe 3 sacks. And I mean, there's a couple of plays where he's crushing the pocket, but he's not doing it nowhere near as consistently as he did last year before the injury. Before the injury, Dex was a wrecking ball, bro. A bull in the china shop. So, but I would love to get your feedback. Let me know what your opinion is, so we could go at it a little bit, have some fan base banter. Because some Giant fans that hit me up, they just aren't realistic. I had one brother hit me up last week. He was like, yo, I agree with you and this and that. Because he said the same thing. The Giants don't seem to be developing players. They get good players, like I said last week, and they use those good players because of their talent. They're not developing players. Everybody's talking about Brian Daboll is a great mind, and I've heard people say, yo, he is a great offensive mind. I don't know. I've never met Brian Daboll personally, but your job is to build up your player. And if he's on your team, build him up. And if he's not going to perform, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Why is Evan Neal there? Why is Deonte Banks there? Why is Jalen Hyatt there? If they're not going to play or you don't believe in them, get rid of them. And get people in that you believe in. Simple. But I'm going to get out of here. I got some phone calls to make. Got to eat crow. Yeah, it's going to be rough. But it is what it is. I'm a man with mine. So, I would have been talking smack if the Giants won. So I got to take it when they take a L. So, but I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dealing with me and listening to my rant. And I'm going to try next week to actually go live and see how that works out. And we'll try that. And see see how that is. I don't know how that game might go. I might be cutting that off early. But we'll see how it goes. But once again, thank y'all. I appreciate the love, and I look forward to your comments. And we'll do it again next week. All right. God bless. Peace.